Hello. Hi. Welcome to my realm. Let's, intimidate it. Listen, Buster, you better. Look, let's just discuss. Your words have no power here. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous. Beg. You get down on your knees. Pretty please? No. Nuts. Hello everyone, my name is ASDF. Welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Today we need to go to the DMV. Doesn't everyone just love the DMV? You forgot to mention you're getting a 3070 and it comes in tomorrow, dude. That's awesome. So we get to go to Government Valley. The finale, okay. Sinister enough for government work. Wow. Well, I guess we're taking down the president, so should be interesting. Okay. What? The bench has been covered in spikes so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. So no if anyone is tempted to sit on it. Okay, I have a map and I think this is it for this. So, yes. Let's use the map. Oh boy. We're going to have to go to every single one of these places multiple times before we end up getting just our certificate to be able to continue to be a magician. This is going to be terrible. Okay, so we need to go to DMV Central Branch. I like that it's the Black House, by the way, too. So we got a Shadow Elixir. Nice. Ominous. It is kind of ominous. So, okay, the DMV looks real rundown. The hydrant has multiple things wrong. Namely, that there's flies and water coming out of it. Somebody failed their not abandoning your car test. There's fungus on the column. I want to see what this phone is all about. Someone's calling, but that's not a normal ring. Maybe it's an international call. Maybe it's ghosts calling. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. But this isn't the one. I don't want to talk to him. I understand. I'll burn the telephone then. Wait, what? Huh? Excuse me? They just lit the telephone on fire. That was kind of weird. Well, here it is. The obvious trap you're about to step into. You steel your nerves and grab the door handle. We're going to have to wait in line, aren't we? We're going to have to fight everyone in line. It's a wanted poster, not of you, fortunately. Woo, the dreaded number dispenser. We got item DMV number 451. Okay, only 10 before you. That doesn't seem too bad. I was serving 441. There's a robot waiting in line. An old-looking lady. Okay, we're going to have to, like, convince all these people to let us in ahead of them. You're going to have to wait your turn or figure out how to make your turn come faster. Okay, what? It's Canada lady. Canada guy? This guy has a maple leaf for a head. It's Canada guy. Okay. Let's just start from the back. Huh, did one of the Hex Rock monsters escape SID's quarry? Why would it be at the DMV? Hi there. So what brings you to the DMV today? Not exactly enlightening. Would you mind if I cut in front of you? Come on, please. You're made of rocks. You operate on a geological scale. You literally have all the time in the world. Rock-splain to it. Look, you don't need to be here. You're made of hypercrystalline thauomorphic diorites. You don't need a wizarding license because you don't cast spells. You're just inherently magical. I'm sorry, but you're much too heavy to drive a car. It leaves sadly. Sorry, bye. Okay, so we got... Why is there just a swarm of bees in here? Okay, I'm gonna just keep talking to people from the back. A kind-looking old lady. Hi, ma'am, what brings you here today? Oh, not much. I just need a staple removed from these old documents. You can't just pull it out yourself? I tried, dear, but it's a titanium staple, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. I see. Would you mind if I cut in front of you, ma'am? I certainly would. I've been waiting my turn patiently, and so can you. Okay, let's, we could just fight her. I'm gonna fight an old lady. Let's use the titanium staple remover. You're in luck, ma'am. I just so happen to have a titanium staple remover here, and I was wondering if I was ever gonna find a use for it. Oh, how marvelous. You effortlessly remove the staple from the bundle of documents. Thank you very much, dear. Now I can spend the rest of the afternoon knitting cozies for my collection of vintage machine guns. She leaves with a wave. Can I get one of those? I feel like that would make my job a lot easier. Okay. There's a robot. Does it need a license to drive itself? Hi, robot. The robot doesn't react. Hello? Hey, robot. Nothing. It must not have a command interface. Voice command interface. Hey, robot, mind if I cut in front of you? You move to step in front of the robot and it points a laser gun at you. Oh. Let's try to blow it up. Yeah. You see a little door on the back of the robot that says danger, self-destruct mechanism. Open it. Upon opening it, you find a panel with 4x4 array of little sliding tiles numbered 1 to 15 plus 1 empty space. However, they aren't in the correct order. You make a half-hearted attempt to solve the puzzle, but eventually get bored and annoyed and slam the door shut. Okay. A hulking, ticked-off Minotaur. I guess I could have just said a Minotaur. That's the most American thing I've heard all day, knitting cozies for machine guns. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, buddy, what are you here for? I don't know. It's so annoying. Driver's license? I can't drive. I don't fit in any cars. I have to ride the trolley to work. That's not so bad. Lots of people ride that like a horse. Oh, huh. What do you want? I'm too mad to have a conversation right now. I was just wondering if you'd mind if I went in front of you. I'm kind of in a hurry. Heck no, get back. Maybe you need a magic license? I don't know any spells. I just hang around in mazes and labyrinths and Swedish furniture stores. Do you need a license for being a magical creature? That would be hugely racist. That would be like if I needed a license for being Greek. Oh, yeah, geez, good point. Maybe you just don't need to be here. What? What do you mean? It doesn't seem like any of the other stuff they do here applies to you. So, I came here for nothing? I've been wasting my time? Yeah, I feel your pain, but I think that is the case. Dang it, do you know how long it takes to get in and out of that labyrinth? He stomps away angrily. Sorry. Bye. Wait, am I in front of him now? Because he left the space here. So I don't know. This guy's dressed in a slick black suit and has the impatient yet nervous air of someone who's used to outranking everyone except the government. He's pretty clearly a mob guy, probably a low-ranking capo. If he was higher ranked, he'd have someone to wait in line for him. Hey there, what are you here for? Taking a vacation to Rome soon. Gotta get a photo so I can renew my friggin' passport. Look at all this paperwork. Can you believe it? Outrageous. My pop's citizenship papers weren't this complicated. Wow, jeez. What do you want? I ain't here to flap my gums. Would you mind if I cut ahead of you in line? Yeah, I'd frickin' mind. Try it and I'll cut you. Reveal my mob connections. See this signet ring? See this? Wait, hang on. See this signet ring? Huh? Oh, you're one of the family. Gee, that's a swell ring. I ain't earned mine yet. You need something? Yeah, sorry, but I need you to take a hike and come back tomorrow. I'm on important business and I'm in a hurry. Ah, geez. Well, business is business. I'm sick of standing here anyways. This place gives me the creeps. Ciao. Now there's 2 spaces ahead, and we just have the bees. We should have skipped people other than the robot. So I guess we need to skip the robot now. Refuse to solve it. There we go. With a snort of derision, you yank the panel out of the robot and throw it over your shoulder. Behind it, there's a little cavity with 3 pegs, with a stack of 5 different sized discs on the leftmost peg. Little colored lights indicate that all the discs should be on the rightmost peg in the same order. We slam the door shut. Okay, we're just gonna have to open it. Refuse. You groan in disgust and tear the pegs out of the robot and hurl them as far away as possible. You discover a 9x9 grid of little diode sockets with the colored diodes already soldered into 4 of them. There's also a little box of diodes and a note that says each row, column, and 3x3 box must contain 9 different colors of diodes. Okay, you get bored and annoyed. We'll refuse it. I just don't want to refuse it and then the robot like freaks out and we have to fight him. You know, because I feel like they would do that. With a furious yell, you tear the diode panel out of the robot. Behind it, there's a little LED display that says 2 + 3 = question mark, and below that, a single button, 23. Everyone scatters and ducks behind the benches as the robot bleeps shrilly, then explodes. Fortunately, nobody is hurt, and a janitor comes out and sweeps up the mess. Unfortunately, you don't manage to grab his number for a better spot in line. Rats. Doesn't even matter. Okay. It's finally your turn. ASDF Gaming. That's me. To the right and through the mouth. Come again? The fluorescent lights flicker for a moment. The room is longer than it was before, and there's a giant demonic mouth hovering in the air. To the right and through the mouth. Okay, I've been in weirder. Actually, I haven't. I've been in these little vortexes before. Never been in one the shape of a mouth. The giant mouth hacks you up like a hairball into an office that can clearly only belong to Dark Noel. How she got it to snow in here is anyone's guess, but it's probably dark magic of some kind. Like a hairball. Gross. All of the presents are labeled not ASDF. Well, that's kind of rude. Dark Noel gives you a cheery little wave, then cracks her knuckles. It's time to do this. Thanks for coming to my little Crimbo party, ASDF. Not that there was much of a chance of you pulling a no-show. People say I'm obsessed, but all wizards are obsessives. Anyway, I had to make you jump through to take away your license. I don't need a license to take you down, Noel. I consider it my civic duty, and I'll do it again just like I did in the swamp. Pfft, that was just a fluke. And the swamp doesn't have any Crimbo spirit, but now you're on my turf. Well, if you think I'm going to switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you've got another think coming. I think it's you've got another thing coming, but I wasn't going to ask. I hate your guts. Fine. I hate yours too. Fine. Good. Let's challenge her. Enough talk, Noel. Let's settle this like real magic users with a traditional wizard's duel. How charming. Gladly. I'll even be magnanimous and let you go first. Give me your best shortcake. She thrusts her palms forward, launching a huge brick of buttery cookies straight at your head. Stiff breeze! A quick circular motion of your arm conjures a shield of semi-soft cheese, deflecting the shortbread harmlessly. You throw the shield forward, but Noel dodges to the side. So you've decided to fight dirty. Who's naughty and who's nice is decided by the winner, dear. Monterey Jackhammer! Steam explodes from your palms as you hurl a massive pointed log of mild white semi-hard cheese at your opponent. Meet me under the mistletoe! Leafy green darts machine gun out of her hands, shredding your attack. You dive and roll to escape as she redirects the remainder of her spell at you. Ha! You wish, lady! Oh, don't flatter yourself. Let it snow! A blizzard of snow and ice gusts toward you with the gale force power. We'll defend. Mott's Umbrella! Your magical barrier protects you just long enough to outlast the storm, and you cast the ragged tatters of it away as you stand and prepare your next attack. You'll never defeat me without all of your allies and familiars. Maybe you've got a point. Provolone Wolf! A howl pierces the air. Oh! As a pure white wolf dashes out from behind you and charges at Noel with its fangs bared. Tinson Tackle! Glittering silver vines erupt from her hands. Tinsenticle. I wasn't sure which way to pronounce it. Entangling and shredding the wolf. Tinsenticle? It's clearly a portmanteau of tinsel and tentacle. Come on, did you Mott's Umbrella for crying out loud? Mott's Umbrella makes perfect sense. Tinsenticle seems, I don't know, kind of dubious. Your face seems kind of dubious. 6 geese a-slaying. A whirlwind of white feathers, steel talons, and a honking fills the air, streaming directly at you. Rock Fortress. I love these puns. This is my favorite part so far. A tower of blue-veined white marble surrounds you, protecting you from the honking, slashing assault. When the noise subsides, you dispel the tower and step forward. Dark Noel watches carefully, preparing for your next move as you twist your fingers around in a complicated gesture. Asiago to heck! You take off, sprinting toward Noel, who is expecting a spell that does not exist. In the second it takes her to realize your bluff, you're covered half the distance to her. Furious, she whips her arms into the air. Black lightning coruscates around her hands, and she screams, "Phillies!" You keep sprinting. Noel's eyes are dead black. Her hair is whipping around her like snakes. The black lightning in her hands is coalesced into the shape of a grinning skull. Navi Death String Cheese Theory! You whip a thick fiber strand of cheese at her wrist, tying them together and interrupting her spell. What? And then you punch her in the face. Wait, I have a sound effect for this.
Oh, curse of the post!
Oh, wrong sound effect. I got rid of it and I put that one in the wrong spot. And then you punch her in the face. Ow, bite, doze, you jerk. That's a foul. Your fists slam into her repeatedly, too fast to be followed by human eyes. Dark Noel collapses to the ground, utterly defeated. Only 27 XP. You're naughty. I'm nice. Go ahead, finish me off. Make it a red Crimbo. I think I've proved my point already. I'll let you out of here alive if you promise to leave the country and never return. No sound effect. Huh, maybe you are the nice one. Alright, I'll leave if that's what you want. Or you can open your present. My present? Really, it's my present, my second form, but I didn't get the chance to show it to you. It's really cool, but if you want to see it, you'll have to fight it in regular combat. No takebacks. Heck yeah, let's do this. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, what is this? I don't like this at all. It looks like a Pokemon. Let's be real, that's definitely a Pokemon. Gotta hand it to her, her second form is pretty sweet. Shame about you having to actually fight the terrible thing. It doesn't have that much XP, so we'll summon our cheese golem. We'll set it on fire before somebody makes it bleed, because fire is better for long fights. And we're out of AP, so we'll just strain away. Punch, and then... Sure, we'll bite it. Yeah, easy. It didn't even get to go. Nice. Buzz the mosquito grows stronger. We defeated Dark Noel. This is less a desk and more a gift wrapping station. You don't find any information about Uncle Murray, but underneath the paper scraps and ribbons and blank name tags, you do find an important looking key. Key to the Black House. Nice. Okay, sounds good to me. Can we open all the presents now? Please? Okay, guess not. Can I renew my license, please? He awaits the next customer and ignores you entirely. I'm still being served. Come on. Alright. Alright. Well, kind of epic music happening outside of the DMV. That was it. So I guess we'll just wander around for a while. On a deserted looking street corner, they put up a cast iron statue of a mean looking army guy named General Bruce. You climb to the top of the statue and kick its face all over and over again until the whole thing looks like an army guy with a potato for a head. Now he's really General Bruce. Oh, this rock doesn't belong here. Okay, that was surprising. Eldridge missed. Another phone with the ring. Good, he's up. Do you like to play with matches, caller? Sure, we all do. This is not the one. I understand. I will No, I want this telephone. Then I will get it for you. Hey, wait, what? What is happening with these things? There's something nasty crawling around on the chunk of rubble. Ugh. Looks gross. See if there's any soda. A modern army soda. Okay, got ourselves a potion. It won't budge. Probably just as well you have zero interest in joining the military. Oh, okay. Well, nice. What is this? I can't read the title. Amid the blackened rubble of an old building, somebody has erected a giant granite statue of a mean-looking army guy. Okay, we already defaced the statue of General Bruce. Come on. Oh, here's the phone. An ordinary phone booth. Well, it's not ringing. Well, let's just go in anyways. I have observed it. There's a sort of unusual structure here. It's made of some kind of strange kind of metal you've never seen before. It's opaque, but still somehow glowing from within like a math book that swallowed a candle. It's cool to touch, and it radiates a kind of warmth. This doesn't feel like a typical public art project. Why build it in an otherwise abandoned area? The phone fading out of existence made you laugh a lot. You can't get inside, someone swiped the steps. I could climb up. The strange structure is the only interesting thing in this area. Search for excitement elsewhere. Okay, I guess we need to find stairs. Oh, why is the bus stop new? We started there. You hear hooting and yelling nearby, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're gonna learn not to investigate this kind of stuff now. It turns out to be a small band of roving and or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting very well to it. I'm guessing. I guess I'm just assuming. Scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into. A hobby? Oh, they are freaking out, man. Okay, we're gonna summon cheese golems, set them on fire, buff stats, and then strain. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're all gonna die. We got government cheese. We got a spiked bracelet. We got Lil Jenny, the maniacal doll, a familiar. Okay. Attacks cause them to bleed. Okay, I think Buzz the Mosquito's still better, but I don't know. What do I know? Okay, the bus stop is now not new. Oh, we don't have enough mysticality to topple the Dark Noel. Wait, we already took out... We don't need to topple her statue. Oh, another one of these things. An ordinary phone booth. That strange structure is the only interesting thing. And it's another nearly identical sculpture? You're not really sure what this is or what purpose it serves. It's made out of the same weird metal. Very strange. Guess we'll go to prison. You encounter the stone foundation of a bakery that seems to have suffered some kind of massive explosion. See how it feels. Foundation knows it's strong, but it regrets not being strong enough to save the rest of the bakery from the massive explosion. Aww. Oh, weird ringing. Here we go. There's that strange ring again. Hello? It's for you. That isn't him. I am there in his house now. I am there with him. That is not him. I'll burn the telephone then. Where are you? Okay, okay. I'm less interested in the main storyline now and more interested in what is happening with these phones. Small wonder they kicked this guy out of the cell blocks. Hi, I'm ASDF. I'm Crimsley, Jim Crimsley. Nice sounds? Thanks, takes a lot of practice to get good at the honk-monica. Of course, all I got is time. Any chance you want to part with that honky horn? Wait, you guys gotta hear this. I mean, okay. Dude's just kind of sitting around. Any chance you want to part with that honky horn and just go back to playing just harmonica? Well, I'll swap you for a cracker. Just a cracker? Are you that hungry? Huh? Oh, you're new. It ain't my job to show the fish the ropes. Go ask Tetley in 1A. He shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. Later. And we need to go ask Tetley in 1A about a cracker. He's Waldo. This guy looks a little shady, you know, comparatively, because his face is shady. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow on it. Okay. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hi, I'm Tetley. You want to buy a cracker? You're selling crackers? How much? 300 meat. For a cracker? Your crackers. New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates to the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Tetley hands out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you. So, want to buy a cracker? Is it true you show ropes to fish? What? Where'd you hear that? Who's the dirty rattlebox that's been spreading filthy rumors about you? Let's maybe not throw him under the bus. I didn't catch his name. I didn't see nothing. Witness? As a matter of fact, I'm blind in my right eye and 70% blind in my left eye. Tetley fans out a handful of gift certificates. Oh, if I find out who it was, they won't be getting any more crackers from me except to the skull. It'll be a different kind of cracker. Hands out a handful of gift certificates. So want to buy a cracker? Let's buy a cracker. We have so much meat. Okay, we got a cracker. Interest you in another cracker? Okay, let's leave for now. And let's not talk to anybody unless there's a reason. Any chance you want to part with the horn? Here you go. Alright, deal's a deal. Super honky horn. Deal your moxie and physical damage to all enemies and raise your team's stats by 3. That's better than what we have now. Increase. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, we wasted 300 meat, but that doesn't even matter. Cell block 2. Cell block 3. Oh, that guy's got a big old... Is that a mace? This guy's practicing the most dangerous and therefore best kind of juggling. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hi, I'm Lewis. Want to sell me that shiv? Suppose I could. I'll swap you for a pack of cigs. I knew we would need a pack of cigs later on. That's why I bought them earlier. Deals your moxie plus 7 physical damage and causes bleeding. It's not always just about stabbing a guy. Sometimes it's about vengefully stabbing a guy for making fun of the craftsmanship of all your previous shivs. It's an artisanal shiv. Thanks. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. This dark-haired young woman glares at you while twirling a sharpened toothbrush in her fingers. Her eyelid twitches as she draws a line across her throat with the toothbrush and makes a sharp get lost gesture. Get lost. Hi, I'm ASDF. How's it going? What are you in for? Are you okay, bud? We'll keep trying, but I'm not gonna keep reading. You know, okay, got a single eyeball for a head. It's coming for you, not her. Okay, nice chatting. Bye now. Looks like you found the source of the whistling. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hi, I'm Mitch. You're a pretty good whistler. Thanks, I've been practicing ever since I swapped my harmonica to Crimsley. What'd you get in return? Can of stash wax. Sold it to some other guy, though. Huh, okay. Can you teach me to whistle? Can in exchange for a cracker. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go get another cracker certificate. And then I'm gonna get my own so I can go see the chiropractor. Yes, I want to buy a cracker, and I want to buy another cracker. I have so much meat. If I ever need more meat, I just go do a bunch of those fights. And yes, we are gonna go back and talk to all of them. So, whistle, here you go. Got expert whistler, 1 moxie and 3 to ranged attacks, and we can prevent ourselves from whistling. What's the cork for? In case you want to stop. Okay, thanks. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Hi there, I'm ASDF. I'm Rimmel. What do you want? I guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. Whatever. Name's ASDF. Sup? Can you teach me to do that? Teach you how to lift a dumbbell? Yeah. Sure, for a cracker. It's a deal. Okay then. +1 muscle, +3 to melee weapon attacks. Dude, we're gonna get so buff in this thing. Literally buffed. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hey, ASDF, I'm Clive. Nice sword. Thanks. Technically, it's a Japanese-style katana. It just is glad. Technically, it's a katana. Huh. How on earth did you get a katana in here? I made it in the prison machine shop out of folded-up license plates. Huh. Can I buy your katana? Well, okay, I guess I can make another one. I'll swap it to you for a deck of Luckies. Come again? A pack of cigarettes. Okay, where do you get cigarettes in here? You can't. You'd have to be able to leave and go to a real store. Okay, let's go to Ocean City and buy just a whole bunch of cigarettes. And cola. Why not? Yeah. We'll just buy... Oh. Did we buy them all? Okay, we just bought all the stuff, so hopefully that's enough. Go to Government Valley, go to Federal Prison. I like that we're just going to the prison to learn stuff from people. Okay, let's get this guy's katana for the smokes. Muscle +7. Hand-forged katana. He said he made it out of license plates, and if you look real close, you can faintly see where it says Capital District along the edge of the blade. Do you want your katana back? Thanks, but nah, it's okay. I'm already making plans for an even better one. Maybe even an Odachi or Nagamaki. Sweet. Alright, well that's cool. Alright, cell block 2. Let's talk to these people. She's levitating a cookie. Hi there, I'm ASDF. How's it going, ASDF? I'm Wilmer. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. Hi, I'm ASDF. Nice to meet you. I'm Donna. What are you doing here? Levitating an orange? Oh, telekinesis. I can do a little of that. What I'm doing is a little bit different, more general purpose. Will color me intrigued. Tell me more about your hovering orange. Well, since it's so boring in here, I've been exercising my imagination. As it turns out, if you get really good at imagining things, you can trick your brain into believing they're real. And if you get really good at that, you can make them actually real. There is no spoon. Wow, geez, wait, are you still in a jail cell? Why are you still in a jail cell? Well, these bars suddenly disappearing is a little harder to imagine than a floating orange. I see. Can you teach me your thing? I think so, but this kind of power is potentially dangerous and therefore valuable. Sure, of course. You seem okay. I'll teach you in exchange for a cracker. I thought we had 2 crackers. Did we already trade 2 crackers? Let's buy 2. Buy a cracker. And then buy a cracker. We have 2 now. Great. We got +1 mysticality, +3 to magic weapon attacks. There it is. She puts you through a variety of imagination training exercises, mentally rotating cubes, and so on until you finally got the hang of it. Wow, thanks. Now I just have to find an orange. It works on other things too. Apples? Whoa, whoa. Don't aim too high there. Okay, great. That works for me. It's unclear how this guy could be cooking food in his cell, but that does seem to be what he's doing. Hi there, I'm ASDF. Hi, I'm Lumford. Are you cooking? Yeah, dude. Want to sell me that spatula? This is going to be the magic attack. It's going to be the last final form of whatever we have now. Not really, but I do need a box of coffin nails. Cigarettes? Yeah, to help mask the flavor of whatever this is I've been cooking. Okay, here you go. Mysticality +7. Nah, it's actually just a bad spatula. Okay. Great. Thank you. How's your food? Thanks to these smokes, I have no idea. Okay. That's great. We'll go to cell block 3, talk to all the people. We've talked to that guy, talked to that guy. Dark-haired young woman glares at you all, twirling a sharpened toothbrush in her fingers. We've talked to everybody in 3. This poster is labeled Bones and Things That Can Be Wrong with Them. One of the chiropractor's less fortunate customers. And it adds a very small amount of spa-like ambience to the room. Okay. This guy basically looks like a doctor. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hello, I'm Dr. Dixley. How can I help you? Are you the prison physician? Close. I'm the prison chiropractor. What's the difference? Well, a physician treats ailments through specific medications and treatments tailored to that ailment. A chiropractor fixes everything by pushing on your spine. That's kind of... interesting. Can I get an adjustment? Certainly, in exchange for one of my gift certificates. Can I buy a certificate from you? Sorry, some hoodlum made off with the whole stack, and I haven't had any more printed yet. Okay, let's get an adjustment. Here you go. Great, just lie down on the table here. This is safe, right? I'm a little nervous about letting someone mess with the bones that contain the nerves that let my head communicate with all the rest of my body. Oh. Look, just because this science was developed by a man who didn't believe in vaccines or even germs and claimed the techniques were given to him by a ghost during a seance, and also I don't have any kind of actual legal medical degree, that doesn't make me a quack, okay? I know what I'm doing. Plus, science and seance are basically the same word. Chiropractors scare me. Well, There's a lot less stringent of a process for vetting a chiropractor. Also, they can be very helpful, but he's right about the game developer's right about explaining that they can't solve every problem, and a lot of them, like, they'll make you feel good even if they don't solve your problem, which is fine. Sometimes they make things worse, but like every doctor makes things worse sometimes. So like you just have to be careful and do your research, but it could be helpful. Like I think that's the overall balanced opinion on chiropractors. Anyways, I'd go to a chiropractor if I was recommended him. Seems like a guy is enjoying his mopping. Hi, I'm ASDF. Hey there, I'm Moppy. Huh, weird coincidence that your parents named you that and here you are now, mopping. It's a nickname. People call me that because I like to mop floors. Oh, I assumed it was going to be a comedic reversal. Should I have a nickname? I feel like a hip prison nickname like yours will help me fit in. Well, I'm happy to suggest one if you want. Sure, hit me. How about Buttercup? Nah, try again. Fingers? Nah, try again. Needles? Nah, try again. Syphilis? Nah, try again. Ripple? Clip Clop? I'm Clip Clop. That's it. I love it. You got it. Welcome to the family, Clip Clop. I will never regret this. If you ever need information, Clip Clop, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while I'm mopping. That's good to know. Thanks. See you later, Moppy. Oh boy. Okay. The warden is locked. We can go to the mess hall. Just one person. This prisoner seems determined to eat more pepper than food. Hi there, I'm Clip Clop. Hi, I'm Nora. Ooh, nice spice jar. I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you, though. She shows you an elaborate mechanical pepper mill. I made it in the prison machine shop, but I decided I prefer a traditional shaker. I'll give it to you for a cracker. Okay, should go buy a cracker. 1 slop per customer. We got prison slop. What does it do? Increases max HP and spooky armor until you eat something else. Well, great. Let's go get another cracker certificate. Buy a cracker. Well, you know what? We'll get 2 of them. Why not? I wonder if we can go get adjusted again. You think? Just keep getting stronger forever? Alright. Nice spice jar. Sounds good. Sweet. Maybe I could trade this for some decent food. An automatic pepper mill. Deal your moxie and hot damage to all enemies and heal your team for the same amount. That's a great item. Man, I wish we had these items at the start, you know? Alright, let's see here. Generous, a chemical company, has donated some toxic waste for the prisoners to enjoy. Oh, how nice. We got Frosty Flakes. This guy's having some kind of wild time. Hi there, I'm Clip Clop. Hiya, I'm Vinny. I like your weird ball. First time I ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because we ain't got a basketball hoop. I see. Any chance I could buy that nifty basketball string dealie from you? Alright, I'll sell it to you for a cracker. Here you go. Nice, and here you go. Deal your moxie and physical damage 3 times in a row once per fight. That's pretty good too. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hi, I'm Clip Clop. Hey, I'm Bruno. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. See you, Clip Clop. Okay, well that's everything. We can't get into the warden's place, so unless there's like a crack in the wall or something that we can exploit. I didn't even see any hobo language anywhere in all of the government districts, so we'll go to this place. Oh, nice. Alphonse crouches down next to a gutter and rubs some of the mud between his fingers and sniffs it. It glistens black, not with oil, but what you've come to recognize as the shadow stuff. He grunts and smears stripes of mud across his face and chest like war paint. Not pictured. Ready now. Wow, okay. Should I do that too? No. Human skin. Weak skin. Itchy rash. Ew. No thanks. Wonder if everyone's gonna call you Clip Clop for the rest of the game. Oh, I bet you're right. I didn't even think about outside of prison. We'll gain 26 meat. Nice. Can we take this wheel? Okay. Oh, the phone. Hello? What will you do on a rainy day? When your house is on fire, how will you get out? When you are in the train, who will save you? In all cases, I will simply panic. This isn't him. I understand. Do you want this telephone or shall I burn it? Give it to me. Okay. There is a psychogeologist thing, right? Yeah, Eldridge Mist. Local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. You'd think they'd have plenty of funds for upkeep. Maybe that isn't how it works. Okay. Can't go to the IRS. How about the Vista Hall? Who puts up statues? Terrence Poindexter, the humorless drip in cast iron. The commissary was raided a long time ago, but there still crates of toilet paper left on the high shelves. You wrap the statue in the disrespectful material until the accountant looks like a pyramid country mummy. Nice. It's not ringing. Another one. It's weird that 3 of them is a mystery. One of those telescopes. The strange structure. Oh, go somewhere else. Okay. Guess we'll go somewhere else. How about the amphitheater? Oh, we're gonna have to fight. Doesn't even really matter what it is. We're just... He's gonna reduce our entire team stats by 5. Well, that's no good. Alright, how about we summon our golem? We set everyone on fire. We increase the stats of the golem. And then we hit him with the sifter. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. 5 physical damage. I'd rather heal myself. And then this guy reduces all stats by 15. Or we can hit them for spooky, but they probably have high spooky resistance. Oh, I thought it was going to be all enemies, but it wasn't. So, okay. Nice. Okay, we will just hit him with 4 damage. Oh, only... Wait, why is it only doing 4 damage? Oh, it adds the damage after. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. What is happening over here? This booth is both a tragedy and an opportunity. Okay. Hot pile of... What did it say? Bug diggings? Oh, it's because it's an anthill. Got it. What is happening? Oh, phone. Does it bother you? What? Having to make all these telephone calls. Oh, listen. It's him. Boo! Haha. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. Let's burn him and see what he does. Huh. Okay. Let's reach inside. Got shadow grease. Nice. I guess I'm not on fire anymore. Do you want to join this extremely violent dance? Oh, you know. Your PC crashed, but you're back? Welcome back. That's really a crash. Government cheese spiked bracelet. Almost 300 meat. The fight is getting smaller the more people we fight. So we're just gonna keep going. Wallet on a chain. Maybe it's not getting smaller after every fight. It seemed like it did. A rebellious medallion. Oh, +3 to magic attacks. No, it's not getting any smaller. Okay. One more for the road. We just gotta, you know? Sometimes you just gotta. Alright, yeah, get out of here. We can go to we're gonna vandalize Dark Noel now. Let's go. Your hope is once you get your new GPU, you'll stop crashing in games and just in general. Wait, what was your old GPU? I thought you had a 3060. Or it's a 3060 Ti? What happened to it? You stumble upon some freshly abandoned snacks tucked into a recess of the bench. Nice. Shadow beer and shadow hot dog. Someday maybe we'll eat those things. What are these things? Bust some moves? Heads? Wait, you have a 1080. Who was it that was getting the 3060 then? Oh, I totally thought that when you rebuilt your PC, you got the 3060. Was it Warlord that got an upgrade? I don't know. Let's just, we'll just sift them. Yeah, good choice. Ballet slippers causes you to walk like a ballet dancer. Okay. Shredded tutu. And Yule the Nutcracker attacks enemies and reduces their stats. That's a great familiar. If Buzz wasn't so strong already. Oh, you and Buggin have 3060s. Okay. I feel like someone got a TI. A 3060 Ti. But yeah, I love the 3000 series. So, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look at Buzz the Mosquito. Yeah. No way. There's no way we're gonna go fight a bunch of things for Buzz. You are out of questions. Will you make a guess now? I don't have any more questions or guesses. Hello? It is me. I am your dream date. What? I have been your dream date the whole time. If I hang up, will you find me? Yes, I know where you are. Congratulations, I think. Silence, the line is dead. Maybe that's for the best. 3 spooky armor. Well, that's good. You're gonna work on saving up to upgrade to the 5950X towards the end of the year. Nice. Reach inside. A shadow rope. Lasso and confound an enemy. What happened to that payphone? Holy moly. Okay, the last place to go. Let's wander. Now we have to fight. We're just gonna slap them. Whapa! Okay. And then we go to the Black House. You encounter the stone foundation of a bakery, right? Feels bad. The gate is seriously locked. You slide the key into the lock and turn. Both the key and lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecure. You're too late. We got punched so hard. Who? What? It's Uncle Murray. Oh. What's up, Uncle Murray? Are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. We gotta stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right we do. But wait a minute. What's that? What's what? You've got something behind your ear. You gain 5 meat. Jeez, don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica told you about how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you, but we've been using the Detectatron to find more of them to try and follow your trail. So, Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that can only write obscenities. Turns out with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write the owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. So, who is this president woman? I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. There was stuff that was in the barn at the time. It must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's the city comptroller. Now I guess she's shadow president? Whatever that is. What's she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what it's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power it, it can't be anything good. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big, weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into her machine here in the Black House. So we should destroy those? Yep, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant for doing. Destroy those 3 things. Good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I'm pretty sure I've seen all 3 of them before, not far from here, yeah? Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. I guess that was all my questions. Well, all the immediately relevant ones. Then we better get moving. Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, I guess we just go back to the places with the... Okay, we'll fight. What is that? Excuse me? Okay, we're busting out all the stops here. Oh, man. Oh, well, look how much poison we have. Alphonse is almost dead. Oh, man. Okay, that spider can... Oh, that thought the spider was gonna die. Let's do spooky damage to everybody. Yeah, I did not... You won! Who says there's no cure for cancer? Was that cancer? That... Hello? Oh, weird. Hey, is that ASDF? This is Rufus. Rufus, how did you know I was here? I didn't. It's just a coincidence. My brother hunting device calculated that as the best spot to open a wormhole to his location. Since there's a payphone there, I figured I'd call ahead to check. Wormhole? I thought it was a communications device. Well, turns out the Pearl's crazy powerful, and wormholes are a form of communication. According to there's a crazy shadow pillar thing here. I could use some help on dealing with it. That explains some of these readings. Hang on, I'll be right there. Nice. Turns out maybe Rufus is behind. Oh, what is happening? I think Rufus is behind whatever happened at the house. We couldn't figure out how to solve the quest. Good luck, Rufus. Did he just do that remotely? Holy moly. Rufus just saved humanity. Well, kind of. Okay, well, that was one. I think it was the... Oh, find yourself in a foreboding building. Okay, we'll find some meat. Here's the other one. Hello? Ah, ASDF, Don Toblerone, vocalizing. I have become attenuated to the fact that you are a necessity of some assassination. How did you know where I was? You're one of the family now. If you know something, we know something. Sure hope that isn't how it works, but as it happens, I really could use some help here. I will send assistance immediatement, and their arrival will be forthwith. Great, thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought they were all shooting each other. Good job, mob. Let's go. I wonder who the third one's gonna be. What was the third big side quest line that we did? Cursed artifacts? I don't know. It was at Army, right? Oh, no, it was here. Yeah, it was here. What happened to our sound? All our sound is gone. There's no sound in the whole game. That's kind of funky. Alright, I'll restart it after this fight. That did not do very much damage. These guys are so strong. Oh boy. Okay. Pow. Shadow Spook. And then... I guess I'll just... Hot damage? Yeah, hot damage. Oh. No, there's still sound. I don't know why that fight was silent. That was weird. Mob people took the sound as payment and they're like, I'll help you out. Hello? ASDF, this is Johnny, the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be in need. Oh, the hobos. How did you know what number to call? I just picked up my phone and it connected me to you. Is that not how phones work? Well, anyway, yes, I do need some help. There's a big weird pillar thing here that needs to be destroyed. No problem. I'll send a few crews of hobos immediately. Thanks. They are just beating that thing to death. Never anger the hobos. Case in point. I'm gonna wait for all of the sounds to finish before I leave. The twisted pylon has been destroyed. Okay, I think that's long enough. It was so loud that now everything's silent, so... Fawn sniffs the air. We got a shadow milkshake. Great. Thanks, Alphonse. Ready for action. Okay. Murray's ready for action. Can we talk to him now? Nope, he's ready for action. Murray, you're just like, I'm ready. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an Umbritanium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing. Yeah, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you. Oh no, I'd be real upset if it weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this place to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as President of the Shadows, but the Empress. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing can implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever, just don't pester me unless you want everyone you ever heard of to die. Okay, yeah, alright. Can make some potions. 2 max AP. It just, yeah. Okay, let's just look around. Alright, Murray, let's make some stuff. Fancy combat, maybe there's a book I can read. Cooking, fancy foods, Alright. Just occult books, nothing catches you. Can I just go in here? You're no expert, but this seems bad. Okay, let's talk to Murray. What's that? An unbritanium bomb! I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Oh, I get it. I think. So it'll suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly, or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of that portal. Oh, you're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the endgame, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the endgame. Once I set off this bomb, you go through that portal, you can't come back. And the game ends one way or another, but nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you mean by all that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. Ah, well, let's do it. Okay, it was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wire so I can toss it in and set it off from here by overloading the other who's it, which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through that rip right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez, okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. No! Oh! Oh! Jump hole! Kill God! Let's figure out what's gonna happen. Oh man, alright. You and Alfonso, the president, and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Oh no, what did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah? Like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right, you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh, was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power but also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey, the portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back and then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to a universe under controllable conditions as intended. Yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Sheesh, somebody's cranky. Hi. She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I had brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now. Look, can't we talk about... No, we can't. But I will strangle you with my bare hands first. Okay, alright. Oh. Oh, it's like looking into the... Oh, it's weird. It's like looking into the end in Minecraft. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You inspect the portal frame, but you can't think of anything to do with it that would help, which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nuts. Okay. Alright, interesting. Hello. Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am the shadow, is the shadow of... nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Let's intimidate it. Listen, Buster, you better. Look, let's just discuss. Your words have no power here. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous. Beg. You get down on your knees. Pretty please? No. Nuts. Well, let's fight it, I guess. I'm not gonna surrender to it. Fight me. Very well, I will give you one chance. All or nothing. Okay, as you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you. Hi, hello, Gabby is here to give the fight. Come on, Buck, let's send this warp back to whatever hole it crawled out of. It would be my pleasure to, assist. The F's instead of S's, man, for this old guy really tripped me up. You're not sure how they made it here, but you'll take all the help you can get. It's time. Okay. 81 health, no big deal. 121 health, no big deal. Immune to on fire, but she's not immune to on fire. So we'll summon our golem. We'll buff the stats of everybody. I think... Let me see what's happening here. 7 stench damage. Okay, we'll buff everybody, and then we'll still set things on fire because it might set her on fire, and if this is a really long fight, that'll help, and then we'll hit everybody. For 21 damage to everybody. Very nice. Okay. Molly buttons will shoot a random enemy 21 times. Reduces muscle by 16. Oh, they're gonna hit really hard. Oh, they're gonna hit really hard. Okay. Reduce muscle by 16. He's gonna hit my cheese golem. He's gonna hit Alphonse. He's gonna hit this random mob guy. And she's not gonna do anything. So we probably gotta start taking these guys out. I'm going to clobber the mouth. Oh man. Okay. Heal all allies doesn't help. So throw poison at the eye for 18. Or heal Gabby. Ah, this doesn't help because she's already on fire. Oh, fire and poison. Nice. Okay. Elemental Elemental will punch the foe for 26 damage. It's so close. It's so close. Okay. This is somehow okay. 42 hot damage to the eye. How are we doing 42 hot damage to the eye? That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll do that. And then when we hit all enemies, it should kill the second eye. And then we can still clobber the mouth. Although, we'll clobber the mouth because it still is going to do a lot of damage. Now it's only 17. We'll just, yeah, we'll take it out. Okay, and then extra poison on the present. Look how much poison. She's got 17 poison. Hey, look at that. Wow, Alphonse is really doing a backbend there. Okay. Hey, look at that. We did it. All right. Look how decorated our room is. This little grumpy me in the corner. Uh-oh. Well, sometimes the best way to deal with a universe-destroying threat is to just hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. You waited, and waited, and waited with the giant maggot hat. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is not press a key for 5,000 years, then you'll know it was that long. True. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. You and Murray were wrenched through the ether and unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. After spending a reasonable amount of time patting one another on the back, you started searching for the next eldritch horror on Murray's big list of cosmic threats. The world is always under existential threat if you know where to look, and Murray always knows where to look. Thanks to your mob connections, Murray has a lot more meat at his disposal than he's accustomed to. That should make the next old god easier to deal with. ASDF's place did a brisk trade until the end of the Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. Still groovy, though. I want to see what happened to the Hobo Town. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Oh, Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era. She was last seen somewhere in Bolivia. We never ended up opening this Securberus vault. So after spending a few years catching up on the latest scientific developments, Professor Adams re-bronzed himself. Okay. What happened to your lizard friend? Here we go. After your adventures were over, Alphonse returned to his terrible family in the swamp. That was it. He just went home. The streets of Ocean City are relatively safe, a few gang fights notwithstanding. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean, with Samuel doing most of the heavy lifting. With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. Thanks to Croesus, the expedition was well funded. Got a little boring at times, but Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched up or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. The nights were cold, but between Beatrice's wool and Calendula's moonshine, everybody kept pretty cozy. They ate creamed fish, thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. Dude, like, this is where I want to be. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised to themselves. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Solid, but if everyone's a hobo, no one is? Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. Nice. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. Good. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Ms. Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade Award from the International Salesmen's League. Great. Wow, look at all the backstory. 70 years from now, the historical village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. It's particularly popular among mixed-up hipsters who get it confused with Sandwich, Brooklyn. Nice. SIT's astronomy program continued to be no less dumb than SIT's astrology program. Great. Your championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the SIT food fight team. This is mostly true because they never won another one before the program was canceled. Nice. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. In 100 years, you were the only non-nudist to find its center. Oh, good job. Go team. With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. I love it. Haim Quarry went bankrupt after the workers fled in the night. Most of them made it back to the city and found new jobs, which could not possibly have been worse than their old jobs. True. The loss of Tom and Kathy plunged Largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the re-boner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. Good job. Paul Leathers used his new tongue to preach non-violence and counseled many a troubled youth away from the life of big game hunting. To reappease his brother, John Leathers agreed to read a book on pacifism. In time, the wreck of the Longerfellow was swallowed whole by the swamp. Though a boat may be long, not as longer than the nature's mouth. The kid with glasses spent a week bragging after he proved his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's mustache for the rest of his life. The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell of the wisp you brought her. The radio kid still probably wears the feather you brought him from Barbara Yagara. The kid with the wrench still tells stories about the time you were captured by the Chupa Naranja, right? The fly girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought her from Flemberg. Great. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. Oh, it wasn't even a marble. The Mulross place remained uninhabited until the late 1990s when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. Oh boy. With no natural predators to thin their numbers, the McMillicuddy sheep bred out of control. Dude's going crazy. He went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mittens and mutton. Solid. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed, say, pretty much exactly the same forever. Billy made sure of that. I never figured out what to do about that. The workers at the Ford compound were able to get the factory machinery back up and running. After months of research and hard work, they were finally able to make a car entirely out of beans. It smelled awful and nobody would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. The old ham mill never spun again. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew that he was one step closer to his brother. That was all that mattered. The end. We made it. All right. Shadows over Loathing by Asymmetric Games. One to continue. Okay. Well, that is the end of the stream as well. So we'll get through the credits. Hopefully they're not like super long credits, but I do like to display them because it was great. Thanks so much for playing our game. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. You rock. No, you rock, Asymmetric Games developers and everyone else involved in testing and creation and marketing of this game. If you've enjoyed Shadows over Loathing, you might also enjoy West of Loathing, available now on Steam or the Nintendo Switch. Nice. Or our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at kingdomofloathing.com. Awesome. Well, that does take us to the end of our time today. We're going to continue this on stream because there's a lot of loose ends that I'd like to find out the mysteries of, and we'll see what happens with that. But thank you guys for coming on by. Please like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.